Hi, welcome to Tea Time at the Movies. I'm your host, Tea Time. Got a great show for you guys. Got 4 reviews for you. The movie Honey Don't, the new Coen brother movie, Ethan Coen brother movie. The movie Relay, Went Up the Hill, and My Mother's Wedding. Those reviews and more. And just for foreshadowing here, there is a pity alert. 2 of these movies have titties. Let's start off here. Welcome to the show, everybody. Hope your weekend was good. Did you see any of the movies last week? Nothing really too great out. The same with this week. But not to give away anything here, let's start with Honey Don't, the new Ethan Coen brothers movie. Directed and written by Ethan Coen, and it looks like his wife, Trisha Cook. The plot, if you've seen the trailer, if not, the plot is the private investigator follows a string of deaths linked to a church led by Chris Evans. So basic plot, not revealing anything here, but I think they didn't reveal the whole title of this movie. It's Honey Don't. Go see this movie, because this was a no thanks, not for me. This movie was not so good. The plot, some of the acting, but that being said, this is titty alert. This movie does have some beautiful breasts in it. But some of the bad here, overall, my thoughts, what a feminist thinks would happen with a private investigator in a small town following the deaths linked to this church, and just overall, not very good writing. Let's start off with some of the good, though. The good cast. Margaret Qualley plays Honey in Honey Don't. More of a... Chris Evans plays Reverend Drew. Aubrey Plaza plays MG. That's later her name, the letters MG. That's what they call her. Charlie Day's in this. He plays one of the cops that Margaret Qualley kind of has a relationship with. Billy Eichner is in this movie. He has a very small role. He was okay. Kind of himself, his flamboyant self. So that was some of the good. Let's get my notes here. Some of the bad. Not believable. The lead, not believable. Margaret Qualley is a good actress in smaller parts, but leading a role as a lesbian private eye, trying to fight men, fully grown men, and solve these murders or deaths. Doesn't even seem really why she wants to solve them, other than a basic connection because they're women, I guess. I'm not sure. Like, these women don't have men in their lives. Like Margaret Qualley, she has children. Her sister has children. They live together or something, or she leaves her children with her all the time. She's sleeping with women that don't have men in their lives. Just not believable. Just the sequence of events seems like this and the last one Ethan Coen did with his wife. Can't think of the name of the dolls, the Drive Away dolls or something. Just not believable characters, not believable lesbians. She's not like a lesbian that you've ever met. Margaret Qualley character. So don't go see this movie. If you are going to see it, leave now from the review. I'm going to spoil some things that bothered me with this movie a little bit. First of all, spoilers here. So I'm going to spill the tea. Let me just add a banner here. Oh, there goes the banners. I'm going to spill the tea. There we go. So for this movie, the story, just gets convoluted with the sequence of events like any Coen Brothers movie, but just not believable. There's one point where Honey fights a fully grown man, beats him up, takes out his gun outside the shed, beats the gun, destroys the gun, and then slaps a liberal bumper sticker over a Trump bumper sticker. That literally happened. They go so fast you almost miss it. So when she fights the guy in the trailer and then breaks the gun, then she puts a Trump stick or a liberal sticker over the Trump little dua over the head with the messaging here. There's another henchman point where he goes to kill Hector, and he tries to like overhead stab him in the back while he sees his mom is dead, that Hector's mom is dead. And later on in the fight, they get into a tussle because he misses him with a knife, and he tries to shoot Hector. He had a gun the whole time. Hector's face down in front of him. Why wouldn't you just shoot him? It's an easy way to kill a person if you have a gun and you're a henchman and you're sent in. This was, terrible writing. That's not what would happen. This was kind of like, Coen Brothers meets a Tarantino light. There's elements that you would see in the Tarantino movie and the Coen Brothers movie, but in a bad way, It didn't work. All this sequence of events. There's one man in this movie, and it's like Charlie Day. And even he's like cucked by Margaret Qualley. She's constantly telling him that she's into women. He's like, he just laughs it off and hits on her again later on in the movie when she needs him to fit the plot. Don't go skip this movie. Bad. No thanks, not for me. Unless you want to see Margaret Qualley nude, she gets naked with Aubrey Plaza. They have a sex scene. There's a scene where Aubrey Plaza straight finger bangs her in a cop bar in front of everybody and then licks her fingers. I gagged. It took me. But other than that, you guys probably see that in the internet in a few weeks. So you can skip this one. Next up here, we have Relay. Let me just let my dog out real quick. There we go. Got a 6-month-old puppy. She wants to get up and walk around a little bit. They're making a little too much noise for her. Next up here, we have Relay, directed by David Mackenzie. He directed Hell or High Water. That movie was pretty good. Writer Justin Pazecki. Didn't see any other credits I recognized. The plot of this movie, if you've seen the trailer, if not, pretty straightforward. Ash is a broker between corporations and whistleblowers, essentially, exchanging lives, secrets, and money, in exchange for secrets and their lives, without getting involved with the law. So he's kind of that outside the law guy that people go to when they're in these pickles. And but he has a new client, and she tests the limits of his professionalism, both in the professional, the secret she has, and his personal life. So overall, this was a T-Go See Relay. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the cast, the simple plot, thriller, rated R, hour 52 minutes. Maybe a little long, but it moves. Maybe a little long in the middle, but well-paced thriller. But they drop enough eggs, or whatever, to keep you intrigued, to keep the plot going. Pretty good acting. Simple story. Like I said, the cast, Riz Ahmed plays Ash. He's good. He's been in a lot of stuff. Too many to mention. Lily James plays Sarah. Loves Lily James. She was maybe Cinderella at one point, but she's beautiful. Sam Worthington is in this. He was good. Avatar, right? Sam Worthington. He plays Dawson. He's like the lead guy of the corporations that Lily James is trying to give secrets back to. And a lot of other characters you might recognize, but I didn't really recognize them. The bad in this, maybe the 15 minutes too long. There's a lot of use of this, the transit metro relay system. I mean, they explain what it is. Deaf people, blind or hard of hearing people type to speak to somebody, and this relay person only translates. They don't you can't communicate with them, basically. They're just translated. It should be a machine. That's what AI is. It's probably an AI job now. This story, it's a horror story about the future, AI coming for all our jobs. All right. But that's also where it gets a little unbelievable. They keep using this relay system constantly. It's a plot point, but these relay people have zero culpability if there's criminals using this system and overusing it. He's explicitly telling Lily James what to do with money, where to mail it, and other people what to do with money and where to mail it. That seems you'd flag that in the system. That'd be, you're not just a mindless machine. You'd be able to flag stuff. This guy is constantly using this relay system. He's abusing it. He's abusing the system, using it for unlawful purposes, but getting away with it because of the law. But this was a pretty much fun ride. Twist at the end, if you see it coming, probably you see a lot of movies. I enjoyed the ride. Didn't see it coming. Then maybe the ending was pretty bad, or I didn't enjoy the ending. I'm not gonna spoil it for you. Go see it. It's a T. Go see it. Let me know what you think. Riz was good. Lily James was good. Sam Worthington was good. That's all about you need. If you want just a thriller, maybe a little too long, but you can live through it. Good acting. No titties in this one, sorry. But it's still a T. Go see. What do you know? Sometimes the T does stand for titty. Sometimes it stands for not titty. It stands for something else in that case. A thriller. Tea time, thriller time. All right. Next up here, we got Went Up the Hill. Boom. This is rated R. Or no, this was not rated, I don't think. This is like maybe a TIFF. It's something. I don't know. But it's an hour, 40 minutes. Maybe not rated. Maybe it should be rated R. So restrict who sees this thing. This was director, writer Sam Van Gunsven. Jory Asnast was also listed as a writer. That person wrote Better Man. I heard good things. I didn't see it. It looked way goofy with the monkey as the lead earlier this year. But that's about it. The cast. Vicky Krieps plays Jill. She's from Hot Milk from earlier, the T. Go see. She's the German girl I was talking about. And she shows, titty alert in this. Vicky Krieps, double bell. She shows him, foreshadows early in the shower for later. Well, I'll get into it. She was also in Phantom Thread and Old. Old was a weird one. I don't know. I guess I did enjoy it overall, but Old was an odd one. And then Decree Montgomery. If that rhymes, this guy is a dangerous guy. He was in Stranger Things. This guy keeps this one, that. He keeps getting possessed. One of these a little more believable than the other, maybe getting paid a little more in one, maybe this TV show. But this guy, Decree Montgomery, his eyes, there's something with those devil eyes. He's got serial killer eyes, just like, who did I write down here? Zac Efron. You never seen his eyes? He played a serial killer. Mark words. Decree Montgomery, serial killer eyes. We're going to find out more about him. But this was no thanks, not for me. Don't go see this. There's nothing you're missing here. This felt like a college art project that maybe just got funded. Even though there are titties, don't go see this. This was bad. Not even for that. It's even on Mr. Skin in a week or two. Who cares? The movie was that bad. Way too slow. Did I get into the plot? I'm sorry. Decree Montgomery is his estranged mother dies. He gets a call from her wife that she dies to come to the funeral. He comes, and the mother, the dead woman, the mother and the wife, she possesses them at different points in the movie, and either one of them, and that's about it. Nothing really happens. That's not really spoiling anything. What you think might happen does happen. I'm going to spill the tea here. Let me put it up. Boom. At one point, the mother possesses her son to have sex with her wife in real life, and as a man, though. So if that's enough for you to see, it wasn't for me. It was so boring. The only good thing about this, I was very shot beautifully. It's set in New Zealand, remote New Zealand. But the mountains are beautiful. The landscapes, everything they shot other than the movie was beautiful. I would rather see an hour and a half of just of New Zealand shots than this fucking thing. Mountains. There's nothing but acting to show that they're possessed. No, like a haze or something, maybe for a second, but then like half the time the ghost possesses either her son or her wife. You just have to go off of their acting. There's nothing showing. Maybe the very low budget, probably no budget for that. You could have done it with something. I don't know, but nothing here. And there's no explanation of why the ghost is there other than like she's attached to her estranged son and her wife. well, I would say most people are attached to their family when they die. She possesses them, and then she ends up like trying to kill them, and almost is successful. But there's no, especially like, is it religious? Is it New Zealand mountains? Is there some sort of ritual there? Nothing like that. Skip this movie. Yeah, the ghost tries to murder them. Skip this. Don't see it. All right. And then, last but not least up here, I know what you all been waiting for. My Mother's Wedding, the new ScarJo. Although this it was billed as 2023, so it came out, or was made maybe 2-3 years ago. This is rated R. An hour and 35 minutes. It felt longer than that. Is it rated? I think it was rated R because they're smoking in it. Like, and not smoking hot babes, a little older women, middle-aged women. Just joking. They're all beautiful. Directed, writer, star, Kristen Scott Thomas. She's big in British stuff. Too many stuff that you might have seen that I'm not sure. The cast: ScarJo, Scarlett Johansson plays Catherine, one of the daughters. Sienna Miller plays another daughter. Kristen Scott Thomas plays the mother, Diana, who's getting married. Frida Pinto is in this. Recognize her. Not too many other recognizable people in this. Maybe British actors. I don't know. But this was definitely a no things not for me. This was a bad movie. Bad writing. Again, not that it's a bad thing, but this was written by a woman, and what a woman would think would happen in these situations. Let me get to my, a no titty alert for this. Even though in the trailer, Sienna Miller, like the father-in-law to be, walks in on her sleeping topless. In the trailer, we see the back shot. When we see the movie, we see the front shot. So Hollywood just not know how to make a good movie anymore. Maybe this wasn't made in Hollywood. I didn't look that up. This was like a Hallmark Channel movie. ScarJo is the head, or he's being promoted to one of the top naval positions in Britain. I don't know what's more unbelievable, that or her fake British accent. I didn't believe that. Yeah, she was that. Horrible accent. I didn't believe that she was a mom, that she was a lesbian. She's married to, what's her name? The Indian lady, Frida Pinto. Frida Pinto her name is Jack. They kept referring to her as Jack. I thought they were ScarJo, the husband, named Jack. I don't know if they're trying to flip the script and like change. Probably not. There's just all these women are lesbians. Like in the first movie I reviewed, Honey Don't. She's a lesbian. I didn't believe it for a second. All right, Sienna Miller. She had a black stepson, or her son. It wasn't clear. I think there was a line early in the movie where she's hugging him. She goes, "My husband's son," or something like that. Like, it's not clear if this is her son, stepson. Not that it matters, but why is there a black guy? Well, DEI, I guess. I don't know. But and then the third sister, I didn't recognize her, but I didn't believe her written story. Her husband having weird sexual fetishes. It was so stupid. And all that plot. There's nothing in this, nothing resolved. The only good thing about this movie was the mother giving the girls that speech, but it's ruined in the trailer. There was nothing, not that much more what she says to them in the movie. Skip this movie, don't see it. This is rated R because of smoking, I guess, or there's nothing offensive in this movie. It's like a Hallmark movie. I guess it probably was the smoking. They're that serious. I used to be a smoker. I don't smoke anymore. Gotta stop. Can't promote it in movies. I think Honey Don't, there was some smoking. Maybe that's why it's rated R. But there were some brutal moments in Honey Don't. So avert your eyes. But so there we go. Honey Don't. Unless you're craving a Coen Brothers movie, you could skip it. Not too much there. Relay. If you want a thriller, it was decent enough to see. Went Up the Hill. Don't even think about seeing that. And then My Mother's Wedding. Unless you need to see the entire ScarJo or filmography, or maybe you're a Sienna Miller fan. I don't know. I've seen her naked. I'm pretty sure. Show it, sweetheart. You're proud in the movie of them. Doesn't seem like it. You know what I mean? And I'm going to try to see Eden, the new movie about living on an island or something post World War II. Sydney Sweeney's in it. I didn't get a chance to see that. And then there's a movie called Trust. Tea Time. What's at the end of the show? I say T stands for Trust. I can't believe I missed that one. That'll be the first one I watch for next week's episode. But that being said, just thanks for watching. Remember that the T stands for Trust, and that's a guarantee. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.